prolific and how stupid some of our girls are to get pregnant. It's a lovely time again. So we founded in 81, and this home held at that time 35 young men, 13 to 18. Okay, we had nothing. I came from England to join the Franciscans. Mark himself was a kid.
Oh, he was a...
He was a kid, but not here. Both his parents were sufferers, but he lived with his parents. And he worked. Patrick was born here. Bruno came in. Quasi is here. And this is Atta. Atta is Quasi's friend.
Oh,
And this is Yami, who, well, the eldest of our girls. So Atamami and Doris are the house parents. Are the kids still up in St. Clair's?
yes.
That's a bit much, really, but anyway. Is that it?
Yes, but they all
All part of it.
Yeah, they all
It's wonderful, actually.
It was our first time in this program. Look at the place and see what
the lady on it.
come back in a much better way. And this is support. This is
I
support.
think it's wonderful, really, that you've taken time, but also, as I say, it's not just Christmas we need to see your faces.
Yeah.
It's not what you can bring. The kids need to know there's people out there that care, that it's not just... We're not living in a bubble here, you know. I mean, we live in a beautiful compound, and we interact with everybody and anybody. But at times it can be quite lonely, I think, for all of us, in one sense, you know, sort of... But the ethos is that everybody will be able to attain the best that they can be, you know. And our School for Mentally Challenged will show you that. We have 45 kids there, and some of them severely disabled, can barely move their eyes. And it's a daycare centre. But please God, future, it might be Monday to Friday. But as I say, when I first came, it was totally leprosy. And leprosy related, children of the leprosy sufferers. Now we have a mixture. We have borreliosa, we have leprosy related.
So let me ask you this, with the person where we're here, do you have people who kind of like want to go to like education?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the
But
empowerment?
we don't do it here. We send them to other institutions where they can.
20 years we had all that, but what we were doing was building a big ghetto.
Because what I feel was if you have people with that kind of talent and they can do a lot for themselves, if we have like a vocational center where people from here can go like directly there to go and learn different forms of vocational people, much more helpful than taking them out to different institutions and all. So
Yeah.
that's one of the things where I actually wanted to be here to see the kids who, maybe those who are even here, those who are very learners, who can learn a trade, they can even try and do something for themselves. Find a way to set up like a educational center where they can be right here and do that.
As I say, we used to do that. We had a dressmaking school, we had a craft centre here with a lot. But what World Health Organization promoted was rehabilitation into a society. Most of our boys are doing electricals, or they're in Don Bosco in Tama, some are at the solar school, doing various things. And we find socially it's far better for them. Like this place,
Interactive, yeah.
you know, special needs. I try to integrate as much as I can. We have one of the best kindergartens in the country, but there were still children that weren't being helped, especially those with learning difficulties. But then we haven't jumped that bridge yet where parents would allow their normal kids to work with special needs. We haven't done it in Europe either. I mean, as a psychologist, I worked in most of the boroughs in the East End. You know, Haringey, Hackney, all those places. The Angel, Islington. Nobody wanted to know. If your kid was handicapped, it was your problem. So you can imagine how much worse it is here.
I know.
You know, so you have to build, and the only people that would help them were the ex-leprosy sufferers. They weren't afraid. Why?
Yeah.
Because they were stigmatized already.
That's the main issue. That's the main problem. That's the main problem. We have to find a way out of it because I feel if they are pure and people who can learn a trade have the means of learning the trade right here, it'll be much more, much better. So that's one of, for me personally, that's one of the main things why I came here, because I want to look at what exactly is needed so when we go back out there, because it's not just us. There are
No, it's the
back-
people that you,
Yes.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
everybody wants to know what exactly is going on here and how they can be able to
Yes,
help.
yeah.
You know, it's not about clothes, it's not about food, it's not that. Let's give them something that they can actually learn and know they are making. Look, let's talk about sustainability. People now have, like organizations, sell products from people from who are suffering from leprosy, whatever ailments, and the prices are quite high as compared to other prices on the market. But
It means they've done it.
Yes,
Yeah.
just the
Yeah.
fact that it is coming from
The same with the
somebody who-
disabled. They've done it. Yeah.
Nestle is doing the same thing. They have this foundation where they pick up people from all across Africa and then they make them learn a trade and put them out. Whatever they come up with, they are much more expensive than what other people do. But everybody want to patronize that because they feel like, yo, this is the less challenging
This is
society
something, yeah,
who are
this is
doing it.
something that's...
So why not we look at what exactly we can do over?
You have a school for the mentally challenged. If you are a parent living in Ghana today and you have 4 kids, your school fee outlay, even for government, is far more than your income. But if you have a child that's doubly handicapped by being mentally challenged and physically dead, you're not going to bother. So we have to pick the child. We have to bring it. We have to work somehow with that family. Even if they bring the child with their food each day, that's all we ask. So where do we get the money from? You know, we're having to cut our cloth now really very tight. Very tight. And when I say tight, I mean tight. You know, we're only looking at our needs now, not what we want. And that's a big, you know, you have to make a decision between the more expensive antibiotic or the cheaper one. You're doing dressings on the elderly. We're talking about ex-leprosy sufferers now. And some of their wounds, because of the lack of nerve treatment, we have people at camp, you know, that you would want to do far more for, but also it's not good to do everything. We know that very well. But what I would say very, very clearly, you asked what our needs were. We need to be helped to get enough together to facilitate income generating. We're hoping to build a hostel that will be income generating in 5-6 years' time. But maintenance, as I say, I think it's €64,000 a year at the moment, isn't it? And that's basics. That's water, electricity, school fees, food, clothing, medicines. And that isn't a project, that's day-to-day reality. Yeah. So that's what I would say, really. And if we could... Now, Dr. Mante. Hi. Patrick, how are you? This is...
So, like, seeing
No, it's Ethiopia now. I ran away from the table with me. They just have another round there. They've done... When are you going back?
St. John's.
I'm 4. Nice to meet you.
Three girls are going.
Hey, hello.
They are
It's fine.
They are quadruplets, but there's 2 of them.
Wow. Here we go.
The others are on the way anyway.
Yes, I don't know my day.
Don't run away. I will stand next to you.
Hey, Kiki, you have to have your photograph taken nicely.
Patrick, I do what you do. You're going to have to smile.
Everybody,
If you say sausages,
enjoying it, lads.
Right. And few items that we brought in from the UK, clothing, some books, some food, beverages and stuff that they can use to keep themselves up. So they come back again. The whole thing was to come and get an idea of what happens here, so we can go and fundraise more items and come back. So we appreciate what you're doing here.
Thank you very much. That's not the end of it. Definitely we're gonna come back for more. So yeah.
so thank you very much. And on behalf of the management team, the board of advisors, and on my own behalf, I'd like to say a big thank you for doing this. This means a lot to us. More importantly, on a day like this, as we get closer to the festivity time. So thank you once again. Thank you. Namin Shiramu. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Is Senior going to be eating and playing with toys? No. Who's going to be eating and playing with toys? Yeah, so I want a big thank you, huh?
A big one.
Here in Europe. Thank you! Mark, I'd say this is the very, very first time we've had toys.
Yes.
I've seen it twice, this time and about 20 years ago with an American group that brought pencils and crayons. It's the first time. Medawasi But I'm a toy fanatic. This lot's it.
Please forget me not.
Action.
All right, then Henry Owusubachi Jr. from Black Aces and Forget Me Not Foundation. Back from UK here to support the lepers like the less privileged in society. So here with my brother Albert, just all the way here in Cape Coast to done a few stuff to the less needy. So that's the main reason why I'm here. It's been a hell of a day, journey so far, stress, but you have to do this, so we're here to celebrate with them. So that's basically why we're here.
Yeah, basically Black Aces, Forget Me Not Foundation. There's a lot going on around here. Youngest children, adults, they all needed some help. And we flew in here to try and help as much as we can. We want to go back and then do it again, try to raise more funds. So that's what brought us here. It's 24th, Christmas.
Yeah.
Let's all have a good time and
So,
turn up, visit, come and see them.
That's not the end of it. We're coming back for
to
more. So
turn up.
yeah, it's not just about chilling in Accra, Kumasi, Tema, anywhere. Just come back and then give a little to the less privileged in society. That's why I left my exam back in Ghana to support this.
Leave your exam to do
So
this?
I left my exam to do this
you
because
think?
I believe in reaching out to the needy in the less privileged in society. So yeah, I'm here to do this. I
We
can
know
do anything.
people
I'm
that
quite
live
privileged. So now being here and people who need that kind of help, at least let me give a hand. So clothing, food stuffs, toys, books for them to also read and feel a part of us. That's why I'm here. So I always support a worthy cause. That's it. Yeah. We represent Forget Me Not Foundation. It's a whole collective that looks at supporting the less privileged in society. So myself and Albert, but there are a couple of people out there in the UK who also support us. So we are here to do what exactly is the mission of the whole foundation, to support the less privileged in society. Basically, that's the main aim of Forget Me Not. So it's about
the stigma.
helping the less privileged in society, as in the lepers, and helping to kick the stigmatization of lepers out of society. So actually, that's exactly what we do, and that's why we are here.
Is it your first donation?
No, this is not the first donation. We've had one earlier, that's some years back, and then now this actually is a mainstream one we are taking into full force now. So.